we're gonna do a visual condition report. So we're looking for scuffs, scratches, chips, dings, any cosmetic imperfections that we can find. Now this car is built, so we will have that build list on the website. And the full front clip is wrapped in PPF paint protection film. Looking at the front right wheel, see a really minor rash right there. The rest of that wheel looks good. Actually, we have a little scratch here. You can see that. That middle looks good. Couple rock chips on the caliper. You're gonna see more right there. And then you're gonna have little rock impacts on the spokes right here, of course. But as a whole, that front wheel looks good. Now looking at the film, you do have a couple snags in that PPF. Got a couple rock impacts. A couple bubbles here and there. Otherwise, that fender looks good. Overall, that pillar looks nice. Got the carbon here on the roof. Looks really nice. You also have film here on the side mirror protecting it. Got a couple bubbles. Otherwise, that mirror's in great condition. Looking at that door edge, nice and clean. You also have PPF on that lower section of the door right here, and then on this section right there as well. And so you're gonna see that, and it protects this area. Now you do have little rock impacts on the plastic, and then you're gonna have a little bit here, but that paint is protected. Little snag on the film here. That's all wrapped in PPF. Overall, that door looks amazing. Let's go down this rocker. Looks like just little snags in the film, a couple bubbles. Overall, that looks good though. Looking at the quarter panel, looks like a few tiny little rock impacts. A little chip right there on the plastic. Then looking at this wheel, you do have some rash, has been touched up, a couple scratches right there, a little bit of rash here. And then you're gonna have a few rock chips every once in a while on the spoke. As a whole, that wheel looks pretty good, and that would be an easy repair. Get it painted back to looking like new. All right, checking out the front end. Like I said, full front clip PPF. Got a little scuff in the film. A couple small scuffs there in the film. Overall looks good. That's nice and clear. You have protection on the headlights as well. Those look really good. You're gonna see a little bug etching every once in a while in that film, couple rock impacts. I don't see any other damage larger than just those little rock chips. See the film here is lifting on that cover. Then looking at the splitter, I don't feel any curb rash. Actually got a tiny spot right there. The rest of that splitter looks really good. That front end looks awesome. And checking out the engine bay, that cover is in great condition. All the plastics look good in here. Underside looks awesome. That lens is nice and clear. Very clean. All right, checking out the driver's side. You can see on the PPF, it's lifting on the edges a little bit. Couple bubbles in the film. Otherwise that looks good. Here on this wheel, I don't see any curb rash. Now you're gonna have a couple rock chips here and there, and a few chips on the caliper there. That front face looks pretty good, a couple small chips. Otherwise that's in great condition. Side mirror looks good. A-pillar looks good. All of that looks good. We're looking at the door. It's in good condition. I don't see anything that stands out here on the lower rocker. A couple snags in the film. A couple bubbles. Otherwise looks good. You can see the edge is lifting here on the film. All of that looks good. And looking at the quarter panel, looks awesome. This wheel does have curb rash around the edge, and or some of that could be when they mounted the tires, but it looks like a little rash right here. A couple tiny rock chips. So really most of the flaws are just in that PPF, like the bubbles and little scuffs. This paint though is in great condition. All right, checking out the back here, let's start with the deck lid. That looks good. I don't see any damage there. Spoilers gloss black, taillights are smoked. All right, checking out the back, you got the smoked taillights, gloss black spoiler. Looking at this deck lid, I see a little scuff right there. Very minor. Everything else though looks perfect. I don't see any other imperfections. Taillights look really good. Look right here, two small scuffs. They do not catch your nail, so it's just there on the surface. That looks amazing. Lower valence looks good. Very clean. Here in the trunk, you have two small stains right there. Everything else looks good. All right, checking out the interior. It is a non-smoker and it looks really, really good in here. Looking at that door panel, you have the really pretty blue contrast stitching throughout the cabin. That upper section is absolutely perfect. All of these buttons look good. There's not much to complain about here on that door panel. It looks good. All of that's in great condition. Very minor wrinkling here. I do see a small scuff right there. That bolster looks good. Upper section's nice and clean. Alcantara's in great condition. It doesn't look like it's matted down. Here on the steering wheel, a couple tiny fingernail scuffs. Otherwise, it's in great condition. Upper side of the dash, I don't see any separation from that leather. That all looks good. You do have a scratch right here on that plastic piece. You have a cell phone mount here in the air vent, so that can be removed. Screen looks good. All those buttons are clean. That looks amazing. Now you do have the wrinkles here on that center console. You can see some of that separation in the leather. That looks like the only spot though where you have that separation. Headliner looks good. Got the garage door opener built in here. Beautiful interior. Here on the passenger door panel, although that leather is absolutely perfect, got a little chip right there on the metal. The handle looks good. Lower section looks nice. Door jambs look good. Kick plate area looks amazing. Carpet's in great condition. These seats look really good. All the Alcantara's in really good condition. Very minor wrinkles. That mix of blue and carbon look awesome. Upper side of the dash is perfect. I don't see any separation. This side looks pretty much perfect.